Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe. So today I went to my prayer service and I was listening to the guy. It was a different guy that was delivering the service than the general guy. And the general guy is a great guy. Thanks for doing all his good service and work. But today, the lecturer who came spoke from the heart. And I was listening to everything he said, and he said one phrase that hit me like a ton of bricks. And what did he say? He said, well, your Lord is here for you, and he's here to accept you, and he's here to forgive you. And for me, it really hit me hard, because it's like, it goes back to this. You can't serve two masters. You cannot. And every day you should ask yourself, who is your master? And can you dial it back? You know, can you change the course of the ship degree by degree? People will say, well, this is a stupid video because I'm an atheist. And the thing about an atheist is that anyone who believes in God will be like, well, they think they don't believe in God, or they can think there is a God, but they deny it and reject it. Whereas a believer knows that how sincere could the atheist be in their belief system. So what I'm trying to say is that everyone worships something. Everyone was worshiping either as an atheist, you could say, I worship nothing. As a believing person, you could say, I worship God. I worship a statue. I worship a man. I worship the weather. I worship elements. I worship the sun. I worship the moon. So everyone's worshiping something. And there's something that is the sail underneath your wings. There is something that keeps you going on track, that makes you feel like you're not drifting at sea, that you are at smooth sailing. So when the guy said to me, it's okay, turn back, you know, I heard that and I was just like, damn, that's true. That's true. You know, there's certain things I'm doing and I'm not liking them and I'm not feeling them. And right now the jokes aren't hitting as much. So, you know, I think I should turn back to my Lord. I think I should detach, and it'll help me for my mental health to stay away from all the programming, because all the programming, whether you want to admit it or not, is very in one direction. And the direction it is it all leads back to hell. All the entertainment basically will take your ass straight to a pit of fire. What do I mean? Let's look at rap music. Crap. Let's look at Hollywood. Crap. Let's look at music. Crap. Let's look at the banking system. Crap. Let's look at housing system. Crap. Politics. Crap. Government. Crap. Everything sucks. Okay? And that's not being negative. That's just you just need to take a look around. And if you don't see it the way I see it, then you're not awake, as far as I'm concerned. So the whole thing, when he just said you can turn back to your Lord, it just helped me to realize that what in my life could be so damn important. What what could someone put in my life say, either you listen to me or you listen to God? And the guy's like, yeah. I'm going to listen to you. So that's the thing where I've seen this video of this guy. He was on, I think he was on either Tucker Carlson or Patrick Bet-David. And what he said was that you can take a man and make him, like, say you're in a lunchroom setting, you could say something to the man and make him just start going crazy, and he would start flipping tables over or whatever. He'd start going ape. But if you said to the man, hey, why don't you come follow my way of life, that's a way harder sell. And then the guy said that, what if there is the perfect sales script given to a person, and then the person would just believe you and just follow your way of life? So that's what it comes back down to, that changing your way of life, examining your way of life, looking at all the slop that's being presented to you. All these things feel like they're taking you to hell. And this is, again, nothing to be negative about. The only end of things that should feel negative about any of this crap is the people that are benefiting off this. You know what I mean? I'm not an arts guy, but one of the things I've been seeing is that the way architecture is designed, it's like some people make art and architecture on beauty, and some make it on pure functionality. So I was watching these videos, and it was like, what does the average house or average apartment look like to rent in Russia? You know, I'm just curious. I'm a very curious person. So I look at, like, what an average apartment looks like in Russia. And one of the things I noticed was when you walk into the buildings, there's 2 doors. So you go in from one door to the next door. But the lobby was super, all of them in the videos that I've seen were very uninviting. They didn't seem warm. They seemed very functional, like strictly designed, it seemed like, strictly designed for someone that had come through -25 with snow all over them, gonna walk into the building and make a mess with all their snow on the ground. So it seemed like it only served that function, the building. But when they would show the person going up to their apartment, they'd be like, oh, every apartment's different, they've been around for a very long time. And then you would they would show the video, and outside the apartment are all these buggies and bikes and stuff that people have on honor system, that shows that, like, people on the floor work with each other and they don't steal from each other, and they ask each other for sugar. And the way you can tell the apartments apart is not which building they're in, strictly based on the renovation of the unit. Thank you for watching. God is great. Always like and subscribe. Thank you.